Good morning. Sorry. Hi. Hi, Sonaman. Hi. Lakshmi. So wait a few minutes, guys. So let's everyone join us, or those who are coming for to join us. Wait for a few minutes. They will also join us. Am I audible, Lakshmi? Lakshmi and Sonam. Okay. Hi, internet. Am I audible, internet? Okay. I'm not ASR right now. Okay. Okay. So wait for a few minutes regarding this. So let's everyone join us. Okay, let me check my screen is my screen is clear or not. I am sharing my screen. Please comment on the chat box. So let's. So I will get that detail regarding this. I am sharing my screen. Is it visible to you or not? Otherwise, I will share again. Good evening, Gitanjali. Now is it visible or not? Yeah, I think this is fine. Uh, yeah. Good evening, Akash. I think those who are present, please comment in the chat box. So let me see how many are there. Today we covered some keywords, a list, a tuple, and some operations over the list and tuple. And after that, we will learn about the lambda functions. And after that, we have some more things to learn, like for example, some property of class. So let's we discuss in the OOPS concept also. No, I think internal there are two. Right now it's free. So those who are presenting, please comment in the chat box. So I will see that those who are presenting right now. Uh, I think today many are not there. Like, every time is there is some low content like 15 to 12. So but right now today is the very less number. So let's wait for a few minutes also. The Anjali is present. Okay. Who are there? Hello, Deepika. Guys, let's wait a few seconds because some are joining. So I will tell, I will detail regarding this session. So wait for a few minutes and the new screen right now. After that, I will be the new screen and everyone is there. Okay, Kranti. Okay, hi Kranti. So, so I think many are right now here. So let's start this the topic. So today topic uh, we covered many topics regarding. First of all, we will cover it today with Lambda function, a new function which help you to create a function within a short manner. And after that, before that of Lambda function, we will define like regarding some operation of string, how we operate something new in the string or in the as well as in the list in a tuple, how many things we are doing that thing also. And after that, we will start with the concept of hooks. Today session is a little bit short regarding some issues, so we will end up the session at 6:30 or after that also. So it's a minute. Let me share my screen. So use that. I'm sharing my screen right now. I think uh, is it visible to everyone? Anyone can tell me regarding this. Is it visible? Okay, it's fine. So let's continue with some concepts and let's open my ID. So I will explain you regarding that this topic we covered it today. So let's I will open the first these are examples and okay. So here we have. So let's come. I have already tell you regarding the list. So in the list, basic thing is that how we declare a list. We declare only a normal variable, and after that we use a bracket of this. This represent a string. This represent a string, a list, uh, and after creating this one, we want to do some operation. So let's take some data in the list or some item in the list. Let's say I'm saying that Amit, and after that I will use uh, like this, and after that I will use this one also like uh, 20 something. Okay, we use it on single dot, so it's giving you some error. So we have this one. So let's print first this thing, and after that, after printing this, check the output. Is it we have found in the string or not? So let's come and run this code. Yeah, we got the string. In this manner, we have to give it data over there. So when we are given data, basic thing is that when we are creating a list, it's create like a array in the body of that. Yeah, I'm saying that at the time I'm telling you that array is not a such thing in the Python because it replaces by list. But right now, when you create a list, it's completely called that you have said that it's array. So when you are creating something, it's a format of array. When you're printing something, it's format an array. When you're getting a data, when you're giving a data, it create a body like an array, but putting the value in type of list in a dynamic way. So when you are saying the static, at the static you say the array, and if you are saying that it is in a dynamic way, so they you say directly can say that it's type of list. So let's come and do some operations with a list. How you can do some little bit operations, like if you have use insert, you have you have a function of append, you have a function of extend. Okay, okay, wait a minute. This say function is like to entering something, some data in the list. If you want to expand or append something data in the list, you can do this like this. Okay, wait a minute. We have a pop to delete a data. We have some dal function to delete a data also, which will help you in reading a data, but it's like normal thing. It's a normal food to all of other things. Like if you are reading some words, if you're reading some data, it is some data like that. You are using the data is either way. Okay, so let's do one thing or a query function is there. Okay, we have one thing more, a copy function. We have a count function, and we have also one good function. I forgot about that name. Like I think we have this survey pop. Okay, we have short function, we have a reverse function, and we have one more function. I forgot about the name of that. Just if you use a count, I'm sorting a reverse. And one function I will forgot about that. Okay, leave it. I will give you a detail about that also. So let's use this function in the list and perform some activity. So first of all, we have not used this right now. First of all, we will print a list in such a manner which manner you want. So like that, we use a concept of range, because I have told you in the for loop we have a range concept. So where the range came, range come in such a manner when you have a collection of data. Yeah, like for example, if you have some a collection of more data regarding something, then at the time when you are doing something, that thing is completely come into the range, because uh, we are not doing something regarding that. So let's come to this point, and I want to print this whole thing in such a manner like that. I want only two names. Like I want print whole, so I will print A. Otherwise, if I want to do like something from Amit to Deepika, I do not want Kranti to print right here. So I will pass I will pass indexing also like this. I will pass indexing. I will pass 0, so it's print Ahmed. And after this indexing, I will pass a 1, so it will print you something new. And after you passing this thing, wait a minute. So this will give you a something new. But this thing, when you're doing some coding and stuff over there, then many times you are stuck anywhere. Like if you want to print thousands of that indexing, how you will print? You print like that just give you a whole type of like we say that you will say that this is not a practical way to print that thing, because when you are writing something again, if some error is occurs in only one data, you will directly not catch that thing and you will stuck over there. So that thing does not need web, but when you are using with some small data, then you can create, because this is easy to do at the time. So run this code. Okay, we got Amit, we got Ashu, we got Deepika. Okay, why we do not want Kranti? Then at that time we print that thing. Is it another way to print something without using this type of, because they will include a line of code over there, and if you're compiling something, that it will give you a line of code. So let's check whether this are using or not. So let's print here we came the concept of range. So like that, if I am doing this one thing, and I want where I want to start with 0, the indexing of 0, and how much digit data I want. So let's enter some new more values over here. So it's when you're printing something, it's clear to you. Okay, uh, like this, and after that, I will use some new names and so yeah, somewhere I am using double dots and somewhere I am using a single dot. That's not mean that the same in the list. You can use any one of that. It will get take the data as a literally as a string format. Okay, so you can use this thing. So let's come. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 3 and 3 and 4, and we have a 7 digits. So starting for the indexing, we start with 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4 up to and for the 6. So let's do something. I want print Amit up to Yash. I do not want these three names regarding that. So uh, I want like for example, if I say that top four student print the for top four student names like that, I want to print four. So I will use over here uh, double dots because it's representing a range. A range itself say where you want to go and where you want to gather data. So from the starting of 0 till how much data you want. You want 4. So 4 instead of 4 you print over 4. So when you're running something, when you get the data, it start from 0, it's up to 4, not it's up to 3, because it will decrease, it will give you data less than 1, like less than 1, which you have given, you have provided like you have provided n times, then it will give you the output as a n minus 1. So let's run this code and see where you got the data or not. Okay, we got Amit, Bilal, Virat. Yes, we do not get the whole data like Ashu, Deepika, Kranti. So let's because we have passed that common thing. So we will play with this thing also with the array. And if I want something like if I want Amit, then Virat, then Ashu, then we want Kranti, not Deepika and Virat. I do not we not want some few names between that. So at the time you will pass one thing. Uh, you will again do this double dots, and after that you will give how much jump you want, like how much you want increment in the that indexing of that value. So let's do this thing. I will get giving a space of 2, so it will jump from starting from 0, but I will get the data also. So let's do this thing. When I will run this code, I will get that data only. Okay, I got Amit, Virat, Ashu, and Kranti. Oh, which minute? Is it the data? Yeah, let me check this one. We have over here. We have Amit, Bilal, Virat, Yash, Ashu, Deepika, and Kranti. So let's first print with Amit. Yeah, we got the Amit, and after it skip one Bilal, and then give you Virat. Yeah, it give you Virat. After that, it skip the Yash. Yeah, yes, it's skipping over there, and it print Ashu. And after that, it's skipping as Deepika, and it's print the Kranti. So let like that, we will decided which pattern, which manner did you want to print something data over there. So this is a way how you can deal with that thing. And after declaring a list, it will help you without using a for loop. You can do that thing, but in array you will not do. You use first of all use the for loop, and that you will then you will do that thing. I think is it clear to everyone? Gendra, good evening, Yugen. Uh, any problem regarding this Kanti? Only you are here. I guess. Okay, I think Apriya and Kranti is there. Okay. I think my net is lagging over there, so I not say something. So is it fine? And otherwise, I will explain some with some examples. I think you got that thing. How you use the ranking, how you use the range over in the list, how you get the data between that and that data also. Okay, so let's come to the point. So come to the point of string, how we use the string and how the string will give you us sorry, how you can pass with the string and how use the insert function over there. We'll pass the string in the this format. How we can add it some new data over there. So let's come. Let's introduce an append keywords and the inbuilt function which help you to give a one data at a one time. The append give you one data, append one data, I think insert some data over there. So let's do something like that. First, you will give a name of the list which you want to insert something. Like I will giving a Amit over here. So A for here, and click on dot. After clicking your dot, you will use append keyword. Okay, you saw that we have some functions over there. After clicking on dot, it is append. It's clear. Is a copy, count, extend, index. Okay, insert, pop, remove, reverse, and many are there. I think we have a short. Okay, so indexing is missing right now from my site. But let's take append first. Click on append. After a dot append, you will pass giving a one bracket of a function bracket because they are the inbuilt function in the list itself. So let's when you pass this thing after passing a double dots, at that time when you're passing the double dots, it's look like you are providing some strings. Otherwise, if you want to print one, you will give the data over there like one. So this time when you are using this thing, let's run. I think it's give you. Okay, this is not giving you because you are printing something. So let's remove this. Let's print the whole data. So let's we get the data for over there. Okay, right now we have Amit, we have Bilal, Virat, Yash, Ashu, Deepika, Prantia, as well as I have when I append of one with using append, it's come to the end of the list and insert it themselves over here. So append is using to insert something from the end of the list. But what's come if I want to insert from the beginning and I want a specific specific index where I want to giving a data. So first of all, we want to replace first thing. We want to replace one thing. Like for example, I want to replace Yash with YES. So let's take this thing. I will use a normal way we are using. Check the indexing 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it at the fourth position or index of 3? The Yash is there. So giving a 3 index in the that list, and after that it is equal to and pass what thing you want to replace. So I want to replace this. After this, when I run the code, I will get the data over there. So let's run the code. Yeah, you got that. Yes is removing in the whole list, and we have only yes by es. Replacing by yes, it's replaced by es. Yes. So you can replace by giving the indexing. But if I want to do not want to remove yes over there, but I want yes yes instead in between Virat and yes. So which thing we are if we use append, it will append that thing at the end, but I want that thing into the from the end from the front position. So let's do one thing. We do not use this one. We will use directly one function. We have insert function. So a dot insert. I want to insert. Use a bracket function because we have a bracket function for defining any function inbuilt function. After that, passing index where you want to insert. Like I want this thing in between Virat and yes. So pass that index. Its index is I think 0, 1, 2, and 3. Is it 3 within that? So let's pass the 3. Give a comma and what value you want to pass in between that you will pass. So I want to pass yes in between that. So let's yes. Okay, it's not here. Yes, I want to pass yes, and after that I want to run this thing. Okay, so let's check Amit, Bilal, Virat, and yes, between the yes, when I want to detect the thing, I want that output in between the virat and yes. Yes, I got that thing by using a insert function, because append is using to append one thing, one data in the list, but at the end of starting giving the data at the end. But when you want a specific index, you want to use a insert function over there. So when you insert that thing, that at the you will pass one we say that the indexing value, and after that we giving the that whole things. So for the indexing of for the use of insert is uh, like list path insert, and in insert you want this is syntax. So in syntax, pass index, okay, and comma, pass data. So we insert first. We give the indexing where you want to insert something, and after that we use at data where we which data we want to add the place. So I think in the difference between insert and append in the list you have cleared, or any problem regarding that. Okay, Priya, is it clear? Okay. What about others, guys? Please respond. So I will proceed forward. Otherwise, I will explain you. Okay, Gitanjali, is it clear to you? And for the Priya, I think there were some doubts regarding that. But I will continue or move forward to topics. Okay, let's move forward. I think you have not asked me something regarding that topics. So let's come. So it's about to string. We have a two function to append. Wait a minute. We have a third function also to append something new. What is that? A dot extend. Why we use the extend? Okay, what's a mean of extend? So let's pass a one when we are passing a more amount of data, large amount data we want to pass. Like if we want to pass four or five thing in a one time, so you cannot directly pass in the append. You again append a value again. So removing that thing, we directly made a one new list which data that data which we have passed to the first thing. Like I want friend to give Amit again, and after that I want Lion. After that I will give some few numbers, because list is like we say that a dynamic. They will directly get data in any format of data type. I have used this thing. So what is the main purpose of that extend? So when I want something to add in a large amount of data package, so I will directly pass that converted. First, I will made a list, and after that, I will give that list in the expand. Then sorry, I will use first we pass a list name where we want to insert that thing. After that, we dot extend, and after this extend, we pass that type of data of collection where you have stored some such type of data. Like we have stored in a list. So the list will directly give the whole data over there and append with each other. And we will directly use one way also, like we use a point function, and a print we will add up to list. So list will be combined with each other. So let's run the code and get the output where you will find that thing, both of things. Okay, look this. The same output is this, and we will add with the a plus b. We got the whole output. We will extend that thing, and we will enter the data again and again. So I think it's this is clear to all of you. So let's remove this one and give a comment. So give that all data in comment, or let's remove this one first. So let's come. We have clear with insert, we have clear with append, we have clear with extend. So now came, if I want to delete a single variable over there, so how I can get that thing, and how I can with a specific index, like I want to remove kranti over there. So what thing will help me in list? So there's a one function, a pop function, like a like insert. We have pop function. At that, first you have pass which index you want to remove, like kranti is last index is 6, and after that and do not do anything, directly print the whole list. So that time we will check, first we print the whole list first, so the original list, and after that the update list which we came. So you will get directly get the whole data which we have provided like this. So let's see this. First list, the original list over here. So I think you're watching this thing. Amit, Bilal, Virat, Yash, Ashu, Deepika, and Kranti is there in the first list, and after that, in the second list, we in the other list, we do not have any Kranti. We remove the Kranti with giving the indexing over there. So let's remove one more. We will pass remove Bilal over there, because you think it will remove the last of the last word of that. So let's give indexing 1. So it will remove Bilal from here, and after it will provide you output. So see this. In first, the original we have everyone, but in this second one, Bilal is missing over there. So we use pop to remove something over there. Okay. So what about function, clear function? What the clear function is doing? If pop is doing like this, what the function of the clear is doing? So let's check. Let's not remove this one. Okay, let's remove this one first. So let's use a clear. The clear function do one thing. It not want any indexing. It do not want anything over there. It directly clear the whole list. It do not give any restriction over there. So when you print and first time and second time, it's give you empty list over there. So run this code, and after that we will got that thing. Yeah. In first time we got Amit every data, but in second time when we use a clear function, the list get empty, because it automatically get clear the whole data. It do not remove the variable and list, but it clear the whole data regarding that. Am I audible? Guys, is it clear to all of you? Or do you have query regarding this function which I have told you, like insert, pop, okay, append, and that all function. So you have any query regarding this? Because if you clear with your basics, this is a basic topics. If you clear regarding this topics, now it will directly benefit you in the whole big project and big courses. Like when you are printing something, you are getting some data over there, you will get that thing, you will help over there. So let's continue with the topics. Let's come to the clear function. Okay, wait a minute. So let's come and one thing from we have we got insert, we got append, we got append, we got extend, we got pop, we got clear. But what about we a pop function, a del function, and what about a copy function and account function? So let's come to the point of this. So first of all, we will use account function. Account function, it's self count how much data you have in the whole list. So when we do this thing, we directly get one thing. So that's on the code. How much data we have? Like okay, it's give me a error. Count takes exactly one argument. Okay, what thing it's want over there? Yeah, if I want to pass one more thing. Like I will pass Amit. So how many times it came? It will help me regarding this. So let's pass Amit over here also. So it wants one argument to search at that list. Okay, the program is running, but I want to print. Uh, let's store this in one variable, and let's print that variable also. So you show that thing. Okay, we got Amit one time. Okay, why it says Amit one time? Because when you counting something, when you are checking something, let's see Amit here Amit AMIT, but M is capital. We have passing something like this, A capital and M small. If I will do this thing small and then run, it will provide you a counting of two. So let's check. Yeah, it's provide you counting of two because right now Amit that things which have passing in the count, the same type of data is there in the list. So the count function help to count how many times one thing is over there or not. So let's remove this and come to the point of a reverse function. So how they will use. So let's directly it will convert the whole thing. We have a two methods regarding that. We will use a for loop. After that, we will run the loop in a reverse manner. We will give you that data also. But first of all, let use inbuilt function or reverse over there. So how we get the data? So as basically we have run this code. We got none. Why we got none? Is it any problem there regarding this? It gives you a none. Why it not reversing? Is it the function is working or not? So let's remove this from here. Put this over here and run this one. So let's run this code. Okay, they have reversed the whole string because from this if you confuse regarding Amit starting from and ending also, but see this Amit Bilal Virat and right now Amit Kranti Deepika. Amit Kranti Deepika is the back side and the Amit Bilal from the starting side, but right now the back side is in the front and the front side is in the back. So we will directly reverse that thing. But if we want not using, if we do not know about that this thing also, we directly pass with the indexing, like we are passing the range, like how much we have one to be. So start with -1. Okay, what the -1 says when you are doing something. Let's give this to Amit. Give up total over there, so you have identify over there. When you pass -1 indexing, that means you are using, you want to print the last number of that data, because -1 indexing starting from the back, like one starting 0, one is starting from here, the -1 starting from here, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so on, like that. So when we print this thing, uh, so we get Amit's. If I think you saw this thing, you got this one. So let's remove the array without using for loop. First, only using with range. So I am passing -1 up to -4. It's giving you a whole thing of where you want to stop. So let's run this and get the data. Which data we have got? We got an empty list. Why we got the empty list here? Why we not get that whole data? Let's check. When we passing -1 up to -4, it directly counting that thing into a -4. Let's -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. Okay, why it not printing the whole data? Because you are passing something. You have passing small data first, and then you pass bigger data. So if you pass that thing, you have to use a minus indexing, because when it's a increment decrement, when you have it print a -1 Amit's first, and then it increase a -1, then it's a -2 print Kranti, and it's a print up to -4. Let's see. Let's run the code and got the data. Okay, you got that right in such a manner. You have print that whole string in the opposite manner. Amit here. Let's print the whole data first. Then you will clarify over there. So print a, and after that I want to print the whole data, but it's indexing with 6, not with 7. So let's run this code. After running this code, let's see this whole thing. Okay, right now it's also not working. Amit is there, but from the back side, check the back side. Amit is there. Amit is fronting from the from this list. Amit in the first over there. In Kranti, we have Kranti in second index, Deepika and Deepika. The whole list get converted over there in the back side. Why they are not printing whole list? So let's check. -1 is for Amit's, -2 for this, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. It's not printing Bilal. Why? Because I'm saying that when you are giving a range, at that time you will print the data which you have provided, how much data you want to print. It print n-1. So 7 -1, that's in -6. -6, this means Virat. So let's increase this one, give a 9, and let's run the code again. Yeah, we got whole string in a reverse order. So you will use a reverse function, you will use a range. For this you will use a for loop to reverse the whole list. It's up to you. There are 3 methods to reverse a list, because list is in a dynamic way, so you will get the data easily. I think this is clear to everyone, or any problem regarding this? Guys, is there a new thing for you, or you if you are known about that, that's good thing. But I think this is an interesting thing, because you have in a basic way you want to get that thing. If you want do that thing in a higher level, like for example when you are printing any book and any thousand name of list, at the time when you are printing, you are using this thing, you want, you know about the basic concept of that, directly you will get everything in easy manner. Tushar say yeah, clear. Priya say clear. What about the other guy? Other? I think other guys are having some doubt. Okay, no. Lakshmi says clear. Guys, response fast. So we will start it with after this. We will start it with some expanded thing with tuples. Sorry, not tuples. I am not using this type of things. They're not append. They're not. But they will reverse and sort it also. They will use that thing. Kranti, only 4 have response me. What about the other guys? Guys, are you there? Yeah, Anjali. Okay, let's begin to the other topics. So let's come to the other points. Okay, so when we came to the, we have 3 types to print something. We have 3 ways to print something. We have clear with insert. We have clear with append. We have clear with extend. We have clear with pop. Lord, so let's came with the del. We have clear with words. We have clear with this one. We have clear with cleared. We have remaining thing is that we have a del and copy. Okay, guys, can you answer when we have written something? Is it removing the whole thing or not? Or is it removing something? What's the del key itself mean? Can anyone tell me regarding this? What's the dal keyword says according that dal? What's the dal have a giving you a certain meaning regarding that? Like for example, if you click on dal in anywhere in a dal keyword in the your keyboard, and after that you will delete something. So itself it means what? It's permanently delete something or it's temporarily delete something. You will answer in the comment section chat box. I will show you how it's working. So let's come to the del. What the del means. A del is also helping you to delete something in a such a manner with indexing. So if we want to remove something, like if you want, I want to remove Bilal, not that. I want to remove Virat. So indexing of 0 and 1 and 2. We pass indexing 2 and we use del and then use the name of the list and passing the indexing. So let's run this code. You saw that Amit is there, Bilal is there, but Virat is not there, and the Yash is there. What we got? We also deleted with this also. We have removed sorry, with pop. We have deleted with indexing. We have also deleted with del. But what about if I am not passing an indexing? Guys, you will give this answer. Del A having no indexing over there. Is it working or it is give you some error or it's give you something new? Guys, response fast, okay? Because I think when we are working with indexing, you got the everything over there. Okay, if you said error, I guess. What about others? Is it giving you some error or does it give you some output or is it delete the whole data? Why we are not using a dot? Okay. Okay, dal is not a inbuilt function. I am said if Kranti at the time dal is a universal keyword over there. You can use dal in any data. If you use a is equal to 30, you give a integer value a is equal to 30, and you will use dal a. That time it also work. Dal is a normal keyword in anywhere like in kernel also you have used a dal keyword. So that's not a this basic main thing. It will not give any value. None. Okay. Okay. Kushagra, if you are there, then give me answer regarding this. Is it giving you error? It is giving you something new. And others also, Aditya and other anyone other, Deepika, Supriya. If are you there, then you will tell me regarding this, guys, fast. So I will start with the another topics. Because we have only two topics left regarding this, and after that we will start with oops. Okay, let's come. Priya, you have said right. It's give you an error because list want an area also want if you passing something, if you passing indexing, or you use the two brackets in the area as well as in any language. List also show the same error because it wants something. It do not want empty thing. So invalid syntax error. So let's remove this. After removing this, it will delete the whole data. So run this code and got the point. It gives you error. A print A. A is not defined. Why? I have already defined A. Why it's mean? It's not giving you error because it's a normal thing. It's is a human is a machine. I think said that it's a behavior or machine behavior because A we have provided A and when we use del A that means it remove the whole history of this. it also removed the declaration of a also. So it a when you will use this thing, a does not found over there. I think you got the point of dal. Okay. So what about sort? Sort you have note about the sorting. It will directly by default it will give you a in ascending and descending order. So you got a range of, you got the delay. Let's come to the copy. How you copy any string with another string. So direct thing is that pass a one variable. Okay. So when you pass one variable, uh, after that you saw that b is equal to a dot copy. This means when you use a dot copy, that means a variable b store the whole data of a dot copy. A will copy by that and store in the b, and b itself made themselves in a such a manner it will provide you a list. So let's run this thing. Yeah, Amit, Bilal, Virat, Dancing, anything is it's one array is here. A is printing this one, and B is also printing a same thing. I think you find this thing. Got this thing how you copy. Okay, you have another method also to copy something new, like you use b is equal to list of a. So use this is a clever way to do anything with this. We have used a conversion over there, and after conversion we save the data in the b, and itself the data whole data of a converted into a list, and it copy to the automatic copy to the b. If you do not want to use a copy word over there, see this. Amit, Bilal, Virat, Yash, everything is there, which is present in the session of a. Okay, I think this is clear to all of you. So we will end up this one, this list. So come to the topic of the theoretical part, a lambda function, and after that we will come to the another one. So what is a lambda function? So in a way, when you are using and when you are creating one function over there, that means when you are creating something new, you want to construct define def this name and that one, and after that you will use anything over there. But what about you if you want, if you get that function whole function with a function value in one line? So is it true or false? Okay, is it giving you some data or not? Let's check this thing. No, Priya, we are doing a topic right now, the topic of a lambda function. We will clear that lambda function, and after 6:45, we will bind up the session, the whole session. So let's come to this topic and know about that lambda over there. So lambda function means when you are giving a function, like when you are made a function within a one line. For example, if I am saying that I want a function, so let's use a lambda that I want a function name Amit. I give the number, and I want a product of something, like product of two variables. So a cross n. Okay, so what about this? How is it giving you data? So let's run the code and let me check this one. It's not giving something. Why it's not giving you something? Why it's not printing? So let's print this one. Okay. Print something, not printing A to B. Print A start to. So let's run this code. Again, it's not giving you something. Why it's not giving you something? Why? Okay, so when you are making something like when you are doing something like normal thing is that Amit. Okay, This is a problem regarding this. Let's remove this one. Directly use a comma and after that a and let's check this. I forgot about this thing, but basic definition of that thing is a normal one. So it's not giving that thing. Oh, again, it's not giving you error. Why? Because a lambda function is giving you that thing. So in a such a manner, a lambda function create. Let's create a normal function, and then I will explain you because sometimes the compiler is not giving you anything over there. So let's wait. I'm defining one function on def. After def, I want it over here, and this I want to print. I want to print something. So when I want to print something, so let's do one thing. I will pass a. Okay. So this one. Let's consider I want to print square of a. Okay, I've used of a square, so a cross a over here, and after this a is equal to 5. I will be giving you. Okay, so I will use this line to do anything with that one. So but I want to print within a one line. I want the data in within a one line. So like I will use a one variable to store the lambda function, the whole lambda function. We use a keyword a lambda, and we pass how much variable we want to pass. I want to pass a, and after that I want to perform something like a multiply a. Okay, and after that I want to print at x, variable of x, and in bracket I want to pass a 5. So because I want to pass this thing, so let's run the code and check whether it's working or not. Okay, 25, it's giving you 25. So let's check is this is working. Let's call this function also. So check the output. Amit, I call Amit. Check the output of this and check the output of this also. So giving me a few seconds, I will print something which will define the data. Second output. Second output. Okay, so let's run the code. You will saw the output of this and you will saw the output of this. We have defined a function within a one line and print this one, and I will create this one to do something and calling that function. So let's run this code. It's give you a 25 for the first, and it's give you a 25 of the second also. So you got the point. A lambda function is like that. When you are doing something, it's providing you such a beautiful manner. You will create that function within a one line. So let's check again for the new thing. Like if I want pass a more number of variable like a, b, and c. I use a lambda and how much variable I want to pass and what thing I will pass. We will use this, and what type of operation after a double dot. I will put the operation. Which type of operation I want to do. I want to print. Okay, so let's do this thing. So use this one, and after that when I will print that this thing, I will want to pass something like I will pass a value which get via the lambda function itself. Lambda function is like that is a like a function of a fourth type of a function which we have with a return type as well as with argument. It's like look like that, but it's a single line code which will help you to do something. Okay, you got this. You got the output 210 of 210. Wait a minute, check. Let me check. 7 5 is 30 and 30 into multiply 7. Okay, 210 is a right answer. So you will get this thing. I hope you will get that lambda function. What is a lambda function? I think. Call the lambda function, or you have any doubt regarding this? like Lambda function is not like a big thing. It's like a simple thing which help you to build a function within one line, which help in many ways. Like for example, if I am doing a whole big project, I have many function. So like that time I will confuse over there. But if I use a lambda over there, it will give me a shortest way, and I will definitely find that thing. So it will reduce the line of code as well as it give you a speed component over there. Can we initialize in that line only x? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We will like it's look like a fourth type of function. When we in the fourth type function we have one thing now. At the time we have when we are passing one argument with written type, it's look like that. But in lambda function, they are using same property, but they have in a short manner. They have a short line of code to do that same property, to getting that same property and giving you same output regarding that. You're passing argument over there, it get the argument. That means it's look like a argument function, and after that it's returning you some value because you're printing outside the function. So that's mean it's returning. It's a type of return with argument. But sometimes you say that they are the fourth type of functions, and the lambda function is different because lambda function is declared in the one line, and the other function you cannot. Is it clear at any problem regarding this? So we will start the new concept of oops also. We will define you four type of pipe how much you will there in the oops, and after that we will start with the topics regarding encapsulation, data abstraction, and that thing. So can anyone answer me regarding this? What is oops? What do you mean by oops? Anyone can define this thing. What is oops? Because I have already told you in the previous session about oops. Guys, response. What is oops? Object oriented concept. OOP, object oriented programming. It's not object oriented concept. Is that right? I know what you are saying, but it's OOP. Okay, let's come to the oops. So oops is say that when you are doing something, you want to create one object. That's mean the whole universe having one object, Earth. You say that Earth is object of whole universe. When you are saying a Milky Galaxy, okay, there's a one or not. You want to say that like that. You have said that in whole Earth, there's a one country, India. So when you are using India, what thing it will help you? It define Earth. In Earth, India is there. So India is the object of that one because that define the whole Earth. Yeah. Uh, by the using of object, we can access the data in that program. Nice, Lakshmi. Guys, what about the others? Only two are giving me answers regarding yes, no, yes, no. The whole list I got only with the answer with Lakshmi and Priya. I not answer with Supriya and other one. Why you are not? Are you here there or not? Because I want your attention over there. If you are giving me output, if you are giving me response, then at that time my energy get increases, and I will explain you more regarding that. I will explain you in a much good manner. Okay, I forgot one thing. In a tuple and a list, there's a difference. We cannot append, we cannot pop, we cannot do anything in the tuple. But we can do this thing in a string. But we can do sorting and reversing and counting itself in also in a tuple. Set you have know about that. That's all. Use everything. That's not a big problem regarding that. So come to the point of OOPS. We have a four property of OOPS, which followed by every languages. First, we have data encapsulation. Second is data abstraction, and third thing is about you to say that this is an inherency. And fourth thing is your polymorphism. To come to the point of data encapsulation. Okay, I will give you one example regarding that. Wait a minute. I will stop my sharing screen. So help me to something. Okay. Okay. So when we come to the data encapsulation, that means you are wrapping the whole data in one. For example, when we are coding something, we have divided one module. We have 10 modules, and we wrap that the modules in a one file, and after that that file we have run that file, and that give you one thing. What which thing? That give you a project. That time you have grabbing all data inside one file and giving you a one big whole project over there. So that's mean this is a data encapsulation. You're encapsulating everything in a one point and give you a whole concept. And what about coming? I will explain you with I will provide you notes also. Don't worry about that. Combination of variable and method. It's yeah, that's right. That thing I am also saying. If you combining a more modules in a one file and give you a big project, or you get a big project over there by combining that whole modules, that thing you say that that thing is basically your data encapsulation. Do not worry about that. I will provide you notes today or tomorrow itself, and I will teach you with example also. Right now I am only explaining you theory, because at 45 we will end up the session, bind the session, because I have some work. So come to the point. This thing is a unique one, which we have said that a data encapsulation. We know about the data encapsulation. What about the data abstraction? What do you mean by the data abstraction? Okay. Data abstraction. As a word, abstract means that you can extract something over there. For example, I you giving you a one whole document, and you will extract something. That's not mean. In data abstraction, we are hiding a data from the outer world. Like for example, when we are preparing a document, we have secured the document required for the your company. You have secured that data. Why? You have hiding that thing from the outer world. At that time, that's data abstraction. You have hiding that thing from the outer world. Like for example, I am speaking right now, and right now I am. Sorry for that. I'm whatever right now. If my voice is breaking, yeah, yeah. Wait a minute. Please wait a minute. Please wait a minute. Wait a minute, because if voice was wait a minute. Let me tax this thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think now is this fine? Am I audible? Right now, I think I am audible. Or any problem regarding my voice? Guys, response. Okay, wait a minute. I think there's some network issue. No, it's not talking right now. So let me check this thing. Okay, I'm audible. Okay, let's come to the point. Actually, in the data abstraction, we have said that when you we have saying that you are doing something, like for example, one car is there, and the car you have known about that it is a blue color and at the outside, but what working are is going or right now. Am I clear? Was it clear or not? Am I audible? Sorry, is it clear or not? So let's come when you we are when we have a one car, and at the car we know that there's a red color and at the outside of the car, but the car shows that this is a beautiful thing and they have a much stronger engine, but you do not know about that when you are starting the car. What's the working is going on over there? Hello. So basically, is that when we are saying something like what's going on over there, we do not know about that. So uh, that's all our abstraction. We are hiding the data from the outer world. What's going on over there? If we have known about that, we do not know about that. Like in a website, basic thing is that in website when you are doing something, there's some ongoing process in the backward. Okay, back ending, but you do not know about that. That's called data abstraction. And data encapsulation means you have a wrapping of data in a one point. You got the 2 points. Come to the inheritance, like your father have given you something in a like period. That means when you are saying that your father giving you something, that's called inheritance. His father gave him, and the other than your grandfather gave your father, and the friend grandfather father gave your grandfather also, like that. The sequence is going on over there. That thing is called inheritance. You got something from your parents, so it's called inheritance. There are many level of inheritance, but in Python we have removing three types of inheritance. We only follow types of or three types of inheritance over there. So come to the point of a polymorphism. What is mean a polymorphism? I think in Python we are do not doing the in polymorphism, because what's the problems going on over there? Because when I am doing when I'm telling you issue functions type at over there, we use a name of four type of name. With Amit, we define a two four function. So at that time when we define a four function over there, the Amit give you itself an error, because it follows, it get the data from the last function, because Amit have a code function Amit 1, Amit 2, Amit 3. I'm giving Amit 1, Amit 2, but I'm saying that Amit is code type. It overrides the all function because it has a dynamic manner. So when you call any Amit, that's mean you will print the last one of the Amit. You're not printing the before that function of Amit. So in okay, Kranti, is it okay? So let's give my let me to share my screen, and I will tell you why what thing I am saying telling you right now. So it will definitely help you to verify this. Yeah, why are smiling right now? Why? Sorry for that. I think my screen is visible to all of you. Or any problem regarding this? Is it visible? Okay. So let's define one thing. Define a myth. Okay. When we define the myth over here, and I am writing something like I have used this thing. I want to print something like print, and we print like okay. Again, I want to make a myth over here again, and myth, but I am passing one variable over there as a argument and print. Okay. So um, I'm calling any one function like I'm calling Amit and pass something because I want to call this function. Okay, let's call this function first. It will give you some error. Let's see. Because this function is different. This function different because we have this function having no parameter and this function have parameter. So if I'm not passing something, that means you calling this one, but it's give you error because when you're using this one, it shows you error. It's give you a missing one requirement position argument n. Why is this giving you? Because it copyright the name of Amit with itself. So it Python does not following a polymorphism because polymorph if in other language you have doing this thing, it will only call Amit. It not goes here. But in Python it is dynamic. It made a function for Amit named Amit and give you one space. And after that, he saw that Amit is again is there. So it override the whole function of first and converted that thing into a second one. So I think all of you clear regarding this. So we will continue this thing after that for the polymorphism, and the other one will give you a good example with this. And after that we will continue with class object. After that, the class object we will define you how what is the module, what is why you are importing this thing, and come to the server and GUI. So we will definitely cover up the whole Python course regarding this. If you have any doubt regarding that, you can come in the doubt session and give me your doubts, and I will give you the whole thing. But about assignment, I am not providing right assignment because I am right now busy. But I will provide you a whole assignment at the weekend, and you will provide. Will give you a whole week to do that assignment. I will give you a 50 to 10 questions over there with the practical knowledge. But right now, I will give you mix up, not with the topic of this, because I have providing. I have teach you everything over there. Thanks. Thank you for coming this event, and I hope you have enjoyed this one. So let's end up the session.